Hi beautiful people. This is a more serious topic than most out of the videos. I'm alone for this one. Alone, look. Alone. Alone. Yeah, I'm alone for this video. But yeah. This is a serious topic for me, and as the title will suggest, it's a my coming out story, which was actually pretty damn easy. To be honest with you, I watched a lot of YouTube videos on various guys coming out of the closet to various people as gay, bi, transgender, and a lot of them made it seem really difficult, and therefore I got really nervous about it. I don't know why I got really nervous about it. I had probably the most accepting parents in the world, but I told my sister out of the blue when we were walking down the street. It just spurned a moment kind of thing, and then she was just like, I'm not bothered, like, I don't care. My face, I get the best of both worlds because I get a brother who often talks about boys, but still hopefully get a niece or a nephew. So she wasn't really bothered. I told my mum the same day, I believe. And that was good. She came in, she outlined a few issues. It's just stuff like, you do know that, like, society isn't accepting, which it isn't. She's like, you do know society isn't accepting, etc. She's like, I'm not bothered personally, but she went, like, there are people in the world who might have an issue with it. I was like, yeah, I know all that, blah blah blah. And then it was just general stuff, like, just make sure, like, protection, stuff like that. I was like, well, yeah, but that's just general, so don't worry about that already. And then I saw most of my friends, just told them, most of them guessed anyway, most of them guessed that I was at least bi. And yeah, so that was easy. One of my friends was like, oh, I knew anyway. I was like, oh my god, shut up. Yeah, none of them really cared. My manager didn't really care. None of my co-workers seen it as an issue. And then I came out to my dad on a recent holiday, which we've mentioned in a few videos now. When we went to Sally, and we went for a night out, and we randomly got into a conversation of homosexuality. And he was giving it all like, I'm not bothered if you are, like you're still my son, etc, etc, etc. I was like, trust me, Dad, I'm not gay. And then he was like, yeah, okay. He was like, you can tell me if you are. And then we both had a drink, and I'd read, because obviously we were for a night out, so we'd had a couple of drinks already. And then I read so many things on the internet that they were saying like, oh, don't come out when like you've had a drink. There's alcohol in your system. Don't do that because you can forget. Reactions can be like different than they would be usually. And I didn't experience any of that. I told him, because we were bar hopping, and I told him on the way back from one bar to the two main bars that I was bi. And then I just kind of said to him, you know how earlier we were talking about homosexuality, and you said that you weren't bothered, like you just wouldn't care. And he was like, ah, yeah. I was like, no, I'm bi. And he was like, okay. Oh. I was like, you're not bothered. And he was like, well, no, why would I be? And then it was like, nothing changes. Like, you're still my son, I still love you, etc, etc, etc. Like, the only thing that changed is you attract to both genders. And I was like, fair point. And then throughout the whole night, he'd show so much pride the whole night, and it was really nice to see. Selling a cookie. It was really, really nice to see him show that much support for me and that much pride. Throughout the whole night, he was just saying that he was like, without sounding homophobic towards me, because he's not. He was saying, obviously I'm not proud that you're bisexual because that's just a generic like thing. There's nothing to be proud of or not proud of kind of thing. He was like, the thing that I'm more proud about is the fact that you've gathered balls to tell me. Like, he was like, I respect you as a man and as a son now a whole lot more than I did before now that you've actually told me. Because he said he'd known for like the past year and a half, whatever. But he said the fact that you've actually gathered courage to tell me now, I just respect you a whole lot more for. And I was like, this is amazing, he couldn't be any less positive. And I said to him, because you've had a couple of drinks, and you're probably going to have a few more drinks, because we got quite drunk that night, it was a really good night. Don't forget in the morning. And he was like, yeah, I won't forget in the morning, don't worry. Also, I had some skepticism because, hell, it was like, out. The amount of times that I have forgotten, I'm like, out. And then we met two gay guys in the bar. And they were both interested in me, which made me feel quite, quite good. But, obviously I wasn't looking like this, tram mode. I had my concealer on and my hair was done and everything was fabulous. But, they were buying me and my dad drinks. Probably just seemed kind because, they're awkward if you're buying me a drink from dad. But he was buying us drinks and giving us drinks, which I made sure would go okay first. Everything was really nice. And then his friend, there was a hot one and a not so hot one. And his not so hot friend, the drunk, I call him the drunk sleazy guy, because that's what he was. He was completely trashed and he was sleazy. He was proper going for it. He was like, oh yeah, let's go, you come back to half an hour, and fuck you and all that. I was like, no, like, take a step back. Take a step back. And then, like, back off. And my dad was like, he was saying like, listen, he's only came out to me like tonight. I've known, but he's only came out to me tonight, so give me a bit of time first. And then, he wasn't even bothered that, like, obviously his friend was chatting up as well, and he wasn't bothered about his friend. Him he was bothered about because he was just being a bit too heavy. But his friend, he was showing a bit of class. So, yeah, bit of glam. Being a bit of gentleman as well, to be fair to him. But yeah, we walked back with them, and the whole time everything was fine, like nothing happened. And then the next morning, we woke up and he came in, and the first thing he did was give me a hug. And I was just so happy. I'm still busy with happiness party now, as you can tell. But I was just so happy that everything worked out fine. And that's besides the odd person, like the odd friend, the odd relative that we don't see anymore, stuff like that. Everyone knows. And my coming out story has generally been a very easy one. And as for advice, without knowing your situation, there's not really much advice you can give. To be honest with you, if you live with a really, really strict family who you're scared will drag you out of your home or you'll be living on the street because of your sexuality, then don't. It's going to sound weird. I'm not trying to express who you are, but don't come out to them. If you feel safer, maybe get your own place first, or I don't know, find some friends who you could stop off to in emergencies or something like that, so you make sure that you can stand on your own 2 feet before you possibly get kicked out. But that's only if you live in a really strict family. I'm not, obviously because of my experience, I'm not going to promise, go ahead and say don't do it when you're trying to drink, because not only is it easier then, but it's just easier. But at the same time, I'm not saying go and do it because it can backfire. Apart from that, there's not really much advice without knowing anyone's situation. Because obviously I could say something and then it's taken on context. But that's been my advice. If you live with a strict family, wait for a bit to make sure things are okay first. Don't do it in time of hardship. Maybe family grievance or something like that, because they've already got that on their mind. Don't do it in an argument. Don't do it in an argument, because not only will it be said in an already negative environment, but it could come across that you're using that to get out of the argument. Like, oh, like, I'm gay, stop the argument. Or, like, stuff like that. Oh, I'm bisexual, leave it. No, it's not going to happen like that. But yeah, that's all I can say really. And friends, if they're your true friends, they're real friends, then they'll accept you either way. So, yeah, that's all I can say on that topic. Yeah, that's my experience, my advice, and I hope it helps anyone that it might help. And until we next film, I will see you later. Mwah.